play. MiniWarGaming's Beat Map Batrep.
Welcome back to Beat Map Batrep Season 2, Episode 8. This is Planetstrike, Daemons vs. Tyranids, entering Round 3. Last we saw the Demons weren't doing very well, and they were going down left, right, and center due to pretty bad rolls for their invulnerable and armor saves. Now I'm going to see if I can seal the deal and finish them all off before they really have a chance to come back, because they do still have some strong Demon Princes left. So charging here into this Bloodthirster. Not quite sure why I decided to do that with my gargoyles, but what the heck. Just has one wound left, just have to inflict one more to finish him off. Trigons and Lictors getting ready to multi-assault into these Bloodletters. The one Ravener has range and he fires but misses all 3 shots. Then he uses his stratagem with, when my guys run, he gets to place a minefield. And so he puts that minefield down, which is dangerous and difficult terrain. One of the Lictors does lose a wound to it, but the Trigon does not. The other Trigon then attempts to fire at the Bloodthirster there that has 1 wound left, but he is out of range, unfortunately. We then multi-assault Lictors and the Trigon, hoping to be able to take those guys out before they really have a chance to do anything else. He attacks the Gargoyles and manages to kill 2 of them. They all get to hit still, though, because they're at the same initiative. So they hit, they inflict 3 wounds, and he fails one of the saves, so it goes down, finished off by Gargoyles. Of course, the Shrikes probably would have been able to do a wound or 2 as well. The Demon Prince Zinch here attacks and manages 1 wound on the Raveners, killing 1. The 2 Raveners attack back, getting their re-rolls on the 1s, inflicting only 1 wound, but he fails the invulnerable save because it was a rending hit, and he dies. The Hive Tyrant then hits the Bloodthirster over here, manages 1 wound, he fails the save, and he goes down as well. So the Demon Princes are going down quickly here. Against the Fate Weaver, do manage 3 hits and a couple of wounds, one which is a rending save, or rending wound, but he makes both of his saves. He gets to re-roll his invulnerable saves, which is very difficult. The Lictors then attack, managing to kill 3 of the Bloodletters, so that was nice right there, but that left no targets for the Trigon, unfortunately. The 2 Bloodletters then attack the 1 Lictor, managing to inflict a wound and finishing him off. He only had 1 wound left. And then the same initiative, the Fate Weaver attacks and manages a couple of wounds as well. Unfortunately, that combat was not very well resolved in my favor. I did kill a few of his demons, but in the end, now his Bloodthirster is charging in. He'll be able to insta-kill the Lictors, which is not good. Luckily, they're at the same initiative, so I managed to inflict a couple of wounds, but he hit both of his invulnerable saves. He gets to re-roll them. He hits back, of course, inflicting 2 wounds, which of course kills the 2 Lictors. That's 5 wounds right there, which is very bad. The Bloodletters then attack and inflict 2 wounds. That should have been a 4. That was there. He has 4 wounds left. Then he hits them back, manages to inflict 5 wounds, but on re-rolling, he only fails 1 of his saves. So combat resolution, he gets dropped down to 2 out of 6 of his wounds. So end of round 3, you can see that all that's left for the demons is this one little group right here, the Fate Weaver, the Bloodthirster with 1 wound left, and 1 Bloodletter. So not looking very good for the demons, as I have my Trigon and the Hive Tyrant. Those 2 Lictors are actually dead. They shouldn't be there. Got Raveners still alive, and the Shrikes, and a few, I think there's 3 Gargoyles holding the 1 objective. So heading straight into turn 4, I decide to come over and help out using the Lash Whip, hopefully to drop his initiative to 1. Going through dangerous terrain there, nothing happens. I kind of make a bit of a mistake here. I will admit the Raveners do come up, and the Shrikes come up. The problem is his Bloodthirster is strength 10, so he's going to be able to insta-kill anything that comes after him that's multi-wounded. And so I should have kept the Raveners and Shrikes out of this, but what are you going to do? So going through difficult terrain, or dangerous terrain there, but nothing happens, thankfully. Then in the shooting phase I do run, and the Hive Tyrant then charges in. The Trigon charges in, making sure not to touch the Bloodthirster, and then the Raveners charge in. This is the mistake right here, because while they are going to be striking him, they're actually going through difficult terrain there. That's what we forgot. So the Trigon and Raveners are initiative 1, which would have further changed what I would have done right there. But this is mistakes all around right there. So we have the Bloodletter attacking the Trigon. And then I believe that we actually attacked that Fate Weaver first and he made his saves, but we'll see what happens. Going after with 6 attacks against the Bloodthirster. Only getting 2 wounds, and he makes both the invulnerable saves. And he hits the Raveners. This is all initiative 1 stuff now. And he, of course, inflicts 3 wounds, killing all 3 Raveners. That's 9 wounds inflicted right there. That's going to hurt for combat resolution. This is where combat resolution doesn't really make sense, but we won't get into that discussion right now. And they try to hit back and do as much as they can. They 6 wounds into the Fate Weaver, or into the Bloodthirster, and he makes all of the saves. And so, sorry, that was into the Fate Weaver from the Trigon, and he makes all of his saves. 6 wounds saved. So combat resolution kills the Hive Tyrant, does not kill the one Trigon. He actually makes all of his saves, and takes the other one from 6 wounds down to 3 or 2. So that was horrible. So Demons now not looking so bad. In their turn 4, he tries to turn the one into a spawn, but fails. And then he attacks, and only has the 2 wounds there. And then I get to hit him back. I fail miserably with my hits, and then I hit with 5 of them. Only wound 2, and he makes both of his saves. So end of round 4, that was a very quick Demon's turn right there. This is all that's left. You can see a big difference here. I made a critical mistake with those Raveners, because if the Raveners hadn't charged in, he would not have won combat. So there's a chance he would have failed some saves there. At the very least, I would not have lost all those wounds on my Trigons and Hive Tyrant. So, not looking so good for the Tyranids anymore. So the Demons have actually managed to come back. So to watch the epic conclusion, the part 4 of this Beat Map Batrep series, make sure if you're on YouTube to click on the annotation right here on the video. If you're on MiniWarGaming, there will be a link below. Don't forget to subscribe and to like this video.